Hey everybody, headed to Moultrie swap meet for 2024 and trying to get down there by noon, and I got a late start and had to fill up my truck, so it's going to be like noon before I get there. And I'm going down there with my dad. He's driving separate because he's going to continue on to another location. So he and I are just going to walk the swap meet, and we're gonna leave my mom sitting. I think the plan is she's gonna go to a fast food and just sit in the fast food for a little while in the air conditioning while we walk the swap meet and see what this year's swap meet is gonna be about. And I'll let you know what we come up with. Probably not gonna do a whole lot of video while I'm there because I'm gonna breeze through it and stop and talk to some people, but I'm not going to go booth by booth, row by row. I'm just gonna breeze through it, and I usually even don't go to the car corral or the car show portion of it because I'm not really looking for a whole car right now. I'm just looking for a few parts here and there. And I talked to my dad last night, what he's looking for, so sort of have a plan. But anyways, I'll come back and let you know, what happens at the swap meet. Okay, I just finished up at the Moultrie swap meet, and we got there around noon on Friday, and it wasn't a really great showing on classic and antique parts, mostly more of a yard sale, antiques in general, and not really car parts so much. There's a few good booths that had some good parts on it, and I found a few things, like a few Model A things that are original, but it's getting to be, each year it's getting to be more like ratchet straps and tools, or cast iron pots and pans, which not my thing. Other people that go to yard sales, they tend to like that kind of stuff. But for me, and me and my dad were looking mostly for Model A or old car parts, or 57 Chevy parts for his car, or Model T parts for his Model T. So we got a few parts and stuff from some various vendors. It was nice to talk to the people. It was a great day too. I mean, it's like 70 degrees, sunny, nice breeze, so there wasn't a whole lot of bugs around. So it was a nice day for it. Get out, and we went Friday at noon. And vendors may still be coming in Friday, but I got something else going on Saturday, so this was the only day I could really do it. And so it may turn out to be a little bit better on Saturday, Friday afternoon, Saturday, but it's 4 o'clock now, and they are, I think it's open till 5. I think it's 8 to 5 on Friday and Saturday. So anyways, that's my take on it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of was looking for Model A, older car parts, and it's getting slimmer and slimmer. Lots of hot rod stuff, frames, subframes, tilt wheels, 60s and 70s kind of V8 engines, that sort of thing, but not really my thing. Anyways, that's my take. Take care. Okay, I just have some final thoughts on the swap meet at Moultrie. It's getting to be where I think a lot more of the antique and classic parts are just getting fewer and fewer, and not as much draw for them at these shows. And there's so much stuff on eBay now for used parts that people would rather just shop on eBay and do some shipping than to drag all their parts out to these swap meets. If you're looking at doing a modified and hot rod, and there's lots of 60s and 70s parts and hubcaps and steering columns and that sort of thing. But for storing a Model A, it's getting to be where you're better off doing your shopping on eBay almost nowadays. And I probably spent $50 in fuel to come down here, and then I think I actually bought electrical sub panel for my garage so I can wire in the air compressor I got, and the welders and stuff. I'm gonna put an electrical sub panel in, and I bought some Model A shock absorbers that need to be rebuilt, and look at maybe get some rebuild kits and trying to take many of them and make a good set of shock absorbers for the original style shocks. So, and these are I looked at a few of them. They're like Houdini or Houdin, something like that, that were original makers of some of these shocks. Anyways, that's my 2 cents for what it's worth. That it was a nice day, and it was nice to spend time with my dad, though. So I enjoyed that aspect of it, and it was breezy. And South Georgia can be very buggy and gnats everywhere. So today was a near perfect day for South Georgia, and so the weather great, and spending time with my dad was the big benefit today. So I don't know that the prices and the what people were carrying was really the big draw for today. It's a long commitment to go up to Hershey, but for antique and classic cars, the Hershey swap meet and car show is much more my cup of tea. It's my area of restored Model Ts, Model As, or even other. There was one guy here that had a nice Nash. It was like a 46 Nash, which you don't see many Nashes at all, and he that was probably the nicest car that I saw today, and just because you don't see Nashes. And he had original flathead engine in it, flathead 6, and some speed parts on it. And he said Don Garlett's built the engine, I guess Don Garlett's garage, and he had him sign the dash in his car. And that was a super cool car, and the interior was really nice. It wasn't. I don't think it was for sale. It was just sitting there next to it. May have been for sale, out of my price range. But maybe one day I'd get something that nice to drive. But that was the most memorable thing I think I saw, was that I think it was a 46 Nash. But like I said, I didn't go to the car corral and the car show portion of it, because we were just kind of running through and in a hurry. So I'm actually driving home on 75, Interstate 75, so I was like, kind of have to watch what I'm doing. All right, I gotta get back to driving. Take care, everybody.